Alright guys, today what we're working on is a 1999 and it is the Ultra 150, and this is the year, the super fast one. The 99 is the fastest one because of the advanced timing on it. It's got the $40 spark plugs in it. You must run those because if you don't run the $40 spark plugs, you run the cheap ones, the engine heat burns so hot and so much pressure that it burns the end off the spark plug and drops it into the cylinder. Anyway, what we're doing today on it, we're one of the few shops that still work on these, is we're priming the oil pump and hooking up the lines. There's a lot of guys asking, well, can you do away with the oil pump and bypass it? No, you cannot on an Ultra 150. I don't recommend it on any jet ski. Put an oil pump on it. It loses its value. The oil pumps rarely fail. It's the lines that fail. Replace your lines. Anyway, on this one, you can see it has a whole bunch of lines. These two right here are they oil the counterbalance shaft. So you've got one here, and then you've got one way down here. And what this video is about, it's showing you how to hook these lines up. You need to go in the manual and for sure get your lines right, because each one of these valves puts out a little bit different oil, even on the carburetors going into the cylinders. So these must be right. If you get one crossed, it won't get enough oil to lubricate the counterbalance shaft and it'll burn it out. Another thing on these Ultras, people forget, on all Kawasaki's, this right here is usually your timing, to check your timing, and that's fine. But this one, you have to put oil in it. Yes, your stator gets oil. I know it's rare and unusual, but you can look over here. You wait until the engine is installed, and you can see a glass right there. You want to make sure that that glass is at least half full. Wait until the engine is installed because it sets at an angle. And if you do it out here on the bench or the cart, whatever, then you will have way too much oil because it's setting up straight. It's not giving you an accurate reading. So if you're going to do these engines, make sure you replace these lines. And what I'm doing here, you can see I've got a socket on the end of this. And what you do is you put your lines on. You bring a line up here because it's gravity fed. Dump a little bit of oil into this line right here. I've just got it strapped to this water fitting. And then you put the socket on here and you turn the oil pump at a high RPM to prime these lines, because you don't want to put these all in there empty and have to wait for the engine to run dry to fill all the lines up. And I see people doing that. It's stupid. You will definitely burn something up. So always prime these oil lines. It takes time because the drill doesn't turn it near as fast as the motor, obviously. These are good pumps. And people see this blue color and they think, oh, that's off of a Polaris. It's not. That is the factory color for the Ultra 150 oil pumps. This is not off of a Polaris. It is off of an Ultra 150. So I hope that helps if you're working on an Ultra 150. Always prime your oil pump and make sure that you have oil in your electrical cover to the right depth on your glass. And also, some of them had triple pissers. That's what these are called. If it does not have that, install it on your Ultra. Some of them had only one. Install it on your Ultra. Put the 3 pissers. Drill them. You know, this is factory, but some of them did not have all 3. If it doesn't, they have a kit. Put it on there and blow out your cooling lines, which we've said in other videos, on all your 2-strokes every year. This one was full of dirt daubers. You will burn the engine up. Hope that helps.